Hi folks, this is Jason. Hope you're okay today. It's good to be with you. We're just going to briefly look at the history of New Testament studies. The information is gleaned from a paper by F.F. Bruce on the history of the New Testament. I read it last night. It's a really good paper, and I'm just going to read a few quotes from it. The picture that you see before you is Dr. Wallace and his people who work with him. They're photographing old New Testament manuscripts, ancient manuscripts. That's what they're doing there, photographing. And there's a lot of work at the moment going on by Dr. Wallace and many scholars where they found many other ancient manuscripts of the New Testament. So as you see that picture, you're seeing people getting on with that work of studying the New Testament. And that's what we're going to look at now. Is we're just going to have a brief look, a brief quick survey of the history of New Testament studies. You can get this article. It's a 36-page article, and it's on www.biblicalstudies.org.uk, The History of the New Testament Study by F.F. Bruce. And I'll just be skirting the surface, trying to remember things that I read last night, and just giving you a few quotes. One of the first early students of the New Testament was Clement of Rome, who wrote round about AD 96, and he quotes quite a bit of Paul, and he was a key thinker at that time. F.F. Bruce says, also the Logos, quote, the Logos doctrine of the Johannine prologue was naturally treated by those who had been educated in Greek culture in terms of the Logos of the philosopher. Justin Martyr argued that men like Socrates, who had embraced the Logos in the form of true reason, were without knowing it Christians before Christ, end of quote. So the Gospel of John